With the announcement of our next-gen Pokemon games, Sun and Moon, a lot of people have been wondering what this generation has to do with X and Y. And it does have to do with X and Y. I recommend watching this video if you want my full opinions and thoughts about the reveal. But a theory that has been brought up, and is extremely likely in my opinion, is that X and Y tried really hard to be like Gen 1, so it makes too much sense for Sun and Moon to try really hard to be like Gold and Silver. The main thing they're taking from it is the fact that you will go over to the previous region for another 8 badges after you clear out the new one. Like I said, I think this is extremely possible, but if this is going to be the case, where are you going to enter Kalos from? That's why I've created this very weird list of the top 5 possible ways you may get to Kalos after you're done with Sun, Moon, Land. Yeah, I couldn't think of a better title. Number 5. A geographical change. Yeah, the first entry on the list is a bit of a cop-out, but whatever. Number 5 is the possibility that perhaps Sun and Moon are taking place, we'll say 3 years after Kalos, just like they did in Gen 2. So maybe in those 3 years, Kalos has changed a bit, and there's a new way to get over there. It's pretty much exactly what they did in Gen 2. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's all the way back at number 5 because it's just plain possible. Nothing going for it or against it, really. Number 4. The Sundial. Now I know what you're thinking. The Sundial? Like an Anastar City? Yeah. The Sundial. Like an Anastar City. Some Pokemon fans, Birdkeeper told me subscribe, have been theorizing that the Sundial is actually a Hoopa-esque gate that leads to somewhere else, like a Moondial. The theory is as simple as, what if said Moondial is in this new region? This would arguably be the easiest way to integrate the second region, as most of the cleanup would only have to be through text, unlike a lot of the rest of these entries. This is also around the area that I feel makes the most sense to be dropped when starting a new region. You'll come across 3 gyms if you are headed to the hometown, and in retrospect, this could be the reason that they connected this early on route with the last route of the game. Number 3. Silage City. One thing that we can say for certain about Sun and Moon, using the screenshots we've been given so far, is that the region is definitely on an island, or at the very least bordering the ocean. This makes it extremely possible, and or probable, that we'll get to Kalos via some sort of boat or something, just like in Gen 2. One of the 2 Kalos locations that immediately spring to mind as far as oceans go is Silage City, which is right next to the beach. I could easily see a boat docking here, and this location would work very well for allowing you to pick which direction you want to go, as it's pretty far to get to Lumiose and thus back to Vanillville, no matter which route you take. Number 2. Cormarine City. Well, I suppose this one's a little obvious, isn't it? Cormarine City is broken up into 2 parts, an upper part and a lower part. The significance of this is that the lower part contains a dock filled with boats. There's no doubt in my mind that if the region of Sun and Moon is a group of islands, this is going to be how we get to Kalos. I think the uniqueness of the town would also be fantastic for showing off how great Kalos is from the moment you step off the boat. Another important part is where it's positioned, being in prime position for you to choose the direction you want to go, having 2 gyms to choose from as well, with another soon after each. This also puts you very close to Lumiose, which means you could choose the direction you want out of any that the region has to offer, which is a great way to let the player choose how they want to play. Number 1. Koraway Train Station. Friggin' duh. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, I get it. Anticlimactic ending is anticlimactic. Honestly, the fact that this place was completely useless in X and Y is reason enough to put it at number 1 in my opinion. Not only is it the most convenient and similar to Gen 2 method of getting you to Kalos, it's right by Zygarde's friggin' nest, and 2 gyms show up soon when walking the other direction. It's just so easy. It's too easy. Literally, the only thing working against it is that Sun and Moon are theorized to be based off Hawaii, which is a group of islands. But let's acknowledge the fact that the Pokemon world isn't exactly like ours, so if it was based off Hawaii, it wouldn't necessarily have to be separated from Kalos. It could have one of the islands be part of Kalos, or hell, Kalos could be one of the islands, and yeah, it's definitely the train station. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm glad I was able to get a speculative video up before the Sun and Moon information actually drops in Koro, and I hope you guys are excited to see me cover the information that we do get. If you enjoyed the video, leaving a like and sharing would be super great of you, and if you want more Pokemon content, definitely subscribe. This has been the Silver Slasher Wade Silver, and I'll see you all in the next video.